Oh, we gotta hide his video. Are you in a bad area?
Hello?
Yes, you cutting in and out. You going in and out. Are you in a bad area or?
I'm open. It just opened up, so can you hear me better now?
No, you're still going in and out.
All right. You know what?
Can you do like a testing 1, 2, 3 so we can see if we hear you now?
Hold
Hold on, I think he.
I'm gonna go by my phone.
Okay. Then he said he's gonna go on his phone. Yeah. Can you talk now?
Can you hear me?
Can you talk a little bit more?
Hello?
Yeah, you're still cutting in and out.
Let me better?
No.
Not really? Not really?
A little bit better. Can you talk to him? Carlita. Or is that our echo? Whose echo is that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm closing my computer now, so.
I think you're better now. Now, yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I shut off my computer. I was trying to join by the computer, but the phone will do fine.
Okay. All right, welcome. Thank you for moving the time up and everybody being available. How's your day been?
Every day is a good day. So I just right now it's just a little let's say little fast pace and actual, it's just consistent. That's all. The day from the moment I get up to I end is consistent. Just which is good because I like working like that anyway.
Okay. Are they thinking about doing anything different for the schools?
Absolutely. Because maybe one of the things that I was doing was waiting for them to come back and get their stuff out their rooms, and it's been a delay. Some people couldn't make it back, some, they hired moving companies. It's been interesting to say the least. But we're down to the point now where I got the majority of them out. I think I maybe had about maybe 30 more rooms that still got stuff in it that we're trying to give them, okay, if y'all coming, you got to come. And I know everybody can't afford for where they live to come all the way just to get their stuff out of those rooms, So, but, we try to work with them as much as we can. Some of them we might have to just pack up and store for them, until semester, because the semester now is starting August 17th. And Thanksgiving, when they go home for Thanksgiving, that's it for the semester.
Oh,
they don't come back to January.
Right. Okay.
So, like I said, it's been interesting.
The other universities.
Yeah. The fact that they're still having a class, I think what they're gonna do is there's some classes that are large. So the classes that are usually like on Tuesday or Thursday, they'll split it in half. One half will be there live and the other half will do it online. And then the ones that was online will be live and the other ones will do it online.
So. Okay. Well, I hope it all goes over well.
Me too. Yeah. It's like I said, it's nothing. Work is nothing to me. I enjoy working, so. Yeah.
Well, what are your plans for the weekend?
Well, I got since I'm off tomorrow, I got five buildings that I'm looking at tomorrow. So I'm trying to wrap this building up before the end of this is my first one. So I'm trying to get one. Every time I go think I want one, when I try to buy it, somebody already bought it. It's off the market, or some of them they don't want to go through a realtor. They want to because they have to pay the realtor. So it's. I'm learning. Let's play this. I'm learning some things. That's why I'm glad I started. They wait to the last minute to do this. So I'm learning some things that make it like easier for me and give me a better idea of what I'm in for if I for the long haul if I'm doing this.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. Good to hear. I hope that all goes well too. We're just lady. We're just waiting on Lady TE to join
Nope.
us.
Okay.
She's
All right. How was your day?
Me. Sorry.
No. How was
My
your
day
day?
was it was pretty well. I just work, you know.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think your sister was going to say something.
Yeah. Moya.
I was just saying that she logging on now and she is actually here now. So
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll go ahead and let her.
This is both of you all's last day. This is the last date of the whole stage 1, round 1.
Okay.
So after tonight, we're gonna set up a one-on-one. It's not gonna be on social media. To let you know who chose you, you can see who you didn't choose, and let you know who you wanted to go to the next stage with. So it's just gonna be a one-on-one where we just chat it up, the 3 of us and just you.
Okay. I got it.
All right.
Hey, Lady TE.
Hi, I hope you guys can hear me because I'm in the middle of shopping.
Yeah,
We
we
can
I have the lights on.
Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome, Lady TE. Mr. OM is on the line. You all can say hi to one another.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing? You know what you trying to pick up at the supermarket?
Couple of things
Okay.
for the
All right.
house. How you doing?
Every day's a good day.
That's good to
Okay.
hear.
All right. Can you hear us, Lady TE? Miss Lady TE?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I guess we can go ahead and get started with the questions so everyone can enjoy their weekend. As Carlina was saying, this is the official last date of stage 1. So after these dates, you, Miss Lady TE, after this date, you can message me and let me know if you want to continue on a stage 2 and who you would like to continue on a stage 2 with. And after this date, Mr. OM, you could stay on the phone so we can have a one-on-one with you.
Okay.
Now, I guess we'll go ahead and get started, jump right in with the questions, and it's always lady first, so I guess I'll go ahead and start off with the questions. Miss Lady TE, do you enjoy cooking and cleaning?
Yes, it's a must.
All right. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Collard greens.
All right. And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
51.
All right. Can you describe yourself, your personality, your outer appearance?
Well, I think for one, beauty is a thing, so I don't like to describe my outer appearance because I don't want anyone to look at my outer appearance and judge me by that. I would rather than look at my inner. Although the outer is very nice, but that's not what I want to be known for.
Okay.
I'm bubbly. I love life. I love having fun. I love positive energy. I'm not a negative person. I don't like a lot of negative energy around me.
All right. Mr. OM, are you able to hear her?
I am.
Okay. And for your next question, Miss Lady TE, how would you say, what is your definition of respecting a man? What does respecting a man seem like to you?
Um, I'm that type of person where I feel that respect is given, regardless if it's earned or not. So as far as respecting a man, I will always uplift whomever I'm with in a respectable way.
All right. And this will be my last question before I turn it over to my co-host. Why would you say that, what issues have you been running into lately that has caused you to remain single?
People are not genuine in prayer. Loyalty is a word that doesn't seem to resonate with a lot of people. Although they say that, that's what they want, but that's not what they're willing to give.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for that. And yes, Lady TE, your outward is very beautiful. It is very nice. I'll just say that. Also,
Thank you.
what's your religion?
Um, Religion. I how should I say this without being offensive? I grew up in Baptist household as well as the Holy Ghost, Holiness Church. But my mother and father always gave us the choice to know whether or not we want to uh, attend church, because when I was living with my grandparents, that was a must. So we went Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays too. So as an adult, I had the experience of going to church, and I didn't like some of the things that were done inside of the church. So I kind of keep religion within. You know, I don't knock anybody else with their religion, but religion for me is within.
Okay, okay. All right. Also, what do you have a big family? You love being around your family?
Yes, I have a big family.
Okay. So it brings you joy to be around them?
I'm sorry.
It brings you joy to be around your family?
Yes.
Okay. What's your way of just relaxing and unwinding? What's your favorite thing to do? Is it reading a book, going out and just being by yourself, or watching a movie?
All three of those actually.
Yeah. Okay. What's the last movie you watched?
It was actually a Tyler Perry play. Why did I get married?
Oh, good movie, good movie. And music. Do you like music?
Yes,
What's your favorite choice of music?
great day. I love music. I like all genres. Well, no, I take that back. No, I don't like all genres, but I love reggae. Um, of course,
Mm,
R&B. I'm just starting to get a little into country music.
okay. Okay. And my last question to you is, what are you looking for right now?
Um, Someone that I can trust, and then for it to, go into something deeper. But I would like to start off having fun with a
Mm,
friend.
okay. Fun is a friend and then something serious. I get that. I get that. Well, thank you,
Mhm.
Lady Kiki. Carlita?
You're welcome.
Well, Lady TE, I see you're out shopping now. Is
Yes,
that
and
correct?
if you guys hear me breathing hard, because this mask and walking around and talking is
No,
doing
we don't
something
hear you
to me.
breathing. No, you're fine.
No, you're fine. So are you out getting something for dinner now, or are you just shopping for the house?
No, I'm just shopping for the house right now.
Okay. I have a question for you, a couple questions for you.
Mhm.
Are you the type to go out and mow your own lawn or cut grass? Are you into gardening? Ooh, that's a
Garden.
tongue. That one.
Well,
Yep.
where I live at, all of that is done for me. But
Okay.
if I had to, of course.
So if you
Okay.
had to, you would. Just like the grass that's behind me. So the grass behind me,
Mhm.
you wouldn't have any problem getting out there cutting that grass and all that good stuff, huh?
Hello,
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
hello,
Can you hear me?
hello. Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. So, could you tell me what made you choose to go on this adventure of finding a love in our group? What made you decide that you wanted to do it?
Well, I'm a visual type of person. Um, I thought it would be interesting to see what other people are looking for.
Okay, so you decided to join because you thought it would be interesting, correct?
Hmm.
Now, on if your date, to give you an example, so if you and Mr. OM were vibing real good over the phone, and finally saw him, but he wasn't your cup of tea far as looks, appearance, what would you do about that? Would you still want to hang with him or
If
just say it's not going to work?
again, the outer appearance is not something that I'm into. Is more so the inner person. Um, Even though I do know that the first thing you see is what attraction. If for a reason, any reason that I felt like I wasn't attracted to him,
Mhm.
I would let him know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, how do you feel about working two jobs? Would you work two jobs yourself, or are you the type to say no? A woman should only work one job. That's if you
I'm
needed to.
actually, well, I'm actually doing two jobs. If you want to consider, um, doing your own online business as a job, then I guess that's two jobs.
Okay, so you're saying currently you are working two jobs.
Mm-hmm. One for myself and one you know, for
One.
someone else.
Okay. Okay. And my very last question for you is what is your ideal date?
My idea is, to just go, I would say like the side of the beach. Even though I'm not a beach person, but there are like places next to the beach where you can just chill and have fun, drink wine, listen to music.
Okay.
That's what I would consider ideal.
So it sounds like you're saying just relaxing, sitting near a beach, not necessarily
Mhm.
getting into the water, but just
Exactly.
relaxing near the beach and just laying your hair back and putting that lawn chair
Exactly.
back and just putting those
And
toes
just
up in the
talking.
air and talking.
Exactly. Talking bottle of wine regularly.
And I noticed too, because of my background picture, it's making my teeth green like grass. So I don't have green teeth. But anyway,
I
just to
didn't
let
even
you all
notice.
know, I see it. I see the green teeth. But that's it.
Mhm.
It was nice talking to you and enjoy
Jennifer,
shopping.
thank you.
So, Mr. I'll get started.
Okay.
Or you on mute. Mr. Are you big on family?
Wait a minute, say that again.
Are you big on family? Are you a family-oriented person?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And are you currently working right now?
I'm not. I'm currently working, but I'm off right now. But
I
you
mean,
know, yeah,
employed and
yeah.
looking.
I am employed. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are some other goals you have you want to achieve besides whatever you're doing with your employment?
Well, I'm looking for my end game, which I'm trying to buy property so that I can have that extra income to go along with my 401k and my Social Security. Um, so I'm trying to make sure that I got things set up so when I do retire, that I'll have stuff already in play.
Okay. And what are you currently looking for relationship-wise?
I'm looking for my soulmate. My whole thing is always about my soulmate. If I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna find out who you are. Because I could be attracted to the outer, just like they just said. I can see the outer. I could be attracted to the outer, but after I talk to you a little bit and find out who you are, I want to know who that person is on the inside because, you could look good on the outside, but be very ugly on the inside.
Okay. And do you also do you like to go big on a date, or would you prefer to just relax and unwind with your date?
I think since I can go either way, I can feed off the energy from them. I'm a kind of guy that I never go to a place and say I didn't have fun. So I'm gonna have fun no matter what I do. So I'm gonna feed off her. I can go either way. It depends on the situation and the mood.
Okay. Do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Okay, and how do you dance? What's your favorite go-to move?
Well, see, I'm from Philly, so we do the bop in Philly.
The bop.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, y'all might not know that. I think DC they call it hand dancing, and
Hand dancing.
you have to know. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I know that they do go-go stuff here.
Yeah, and well, it's more. I guess more for the oldies. Sometimes the oldies, but I'm the type person. If I want to learn how to dance, like I took lessons to do salsa. So and salsa is a multiracial, multicultural thing. You'll go there and you'll see people from all walks of life there. So yeah, it's a great great meetup too. So but I love to dance, and I'm willing to dance. And if you can get up there, I can get up there. And don't get it twisted. I will dance you to the end of the night.
Oh, okay. I hear you. So you like traveling, is that right?
I like all music. I like R&B. I heard her talk about reggae. I like reggae. I like rap. I like all kind of music. Jazz. You'll find me listening to anything. If you listen to music on my phone, you'll be like, did that come out your phone?
Okay. So what are some more of your interests outside of music? Do you like traveling and just exploring new places, exploring new things, picking up new hobbies?
Well, as no new hobbies, basically, I used to be in a bowling league. So after work, I would bowl in a league. Because of the different scheduling I haven't joined the league, but I still got my balls. So
What's your average bowling score? Is that what it's called?
I think it was like last time I left it was like 230.
Oh, that's pretty high.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
That's why
I used to be. All right, I ain't bowled in a few years.
Okay. All right. And one last thing, what was your reason for joining the Basup Dating contest?
Well, actually, I'll tell you the truth. When I first joined you guys' site, that was the first site I ever joined. But I appreciated, all the feedback, the questions, the input and stuff you guys did. I found it very interesting. So, and that's one of the reasons why I would click on the Facebook to see what was going on with your site. And then really, I'm not a big social media guy, so I click on it to find it out and find out who birthday it is, so I can wish him a happy birthday.
Oh, that's nice.
Those really the only reason I jump on. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. OM. I'm gonna turn it over to my co-host.
Okay.
All right, Mr. OM, thank you for answering all those questions. I'll go ahead and jump right into my questions.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how romantic are you?
I'm a 10.
All right. Miss Lady TE is having a very special day. Maybe it's her birthday, and you want to show her a romantic time. What would you do to show her a romantic time?
Well, before I even got there, the dozen roses would already have arrived. So the next thing I would do, I'd make sure that when I show up, I would show up with the outfit for her to wear.
Wow.
By already knowing her size, I'll make sure that she's looking good, and she'll and I'll take her to someplace special. Some nice place we'll sit down. I'll make sure that I'll make reservations, and in the reservations, I'll make sure that we do something special for her birthday.
Okay. All right. I like it. When you are really into someone, how do you let that person know that you're really into them?
Oh, they already know, but not just by the mannerism in which I treat them, but the way I talk to them, the way I'll do things for them. Like I said, I'm the kind of guy that, if you're my woman, I really want you to your life to be easier too than it has been. Once meeting me, if your life doesn't change for the better, then I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that I help you out, not only intimately, not only romantically, not only financially, not only socially, but also I want to make sure that inner heart of yours is always smiling.
All right. And how do you show respect to a woman? What's your definition of respecting a woman?
Oh, I will always treat it, obviously, yeah, but well, maybe not obvious to you, but I'll never call a woman out of her name, number one. Number two, I'll never argue with her in public, and number three, I always open that door. You don't own that door. Don't touch that car door. I got that door. I got the front door. I got the restaurant door. Any door we go to, don't forget you don't have no hands.
That's very romantic. How would you, and this will be my last question before I turn it over to my co-host. What is something that you are trying, you just want to try with a mate that you haven't, something romantic?
Niagara Falls.
Okay.
I heard that Niagara Falls is absolutely gorgeous, on the New York, on the Canadian side.
Okay.
And you know what? If she wanted to go, if she said, you know what, I need to get away, I'd book a flight right then.
Wow. I love it. Qualita?
Still muted.
I'm muted.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Can
you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
So that sounds beautiful. I hear you saying you would go to Niagara Falls. Love Niagara Falls. Love it.
You been there?
I have.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. Could you express to Lady
T.
Yes. My computer is freezing, once again. But could you express to Lady T a romantic walk in the park? I mean, what would you talk about? Like on the first day? Let's say if it was the first day, you all are just walking in the park. What would you talk to her about? Would you hold her hand? I mean, this is the first date. First
date.
Yeah.
Basically, I probably talk to her. I give her a little bit of history about who I am.
Okay.
I also, let her know what I'm looking for. Anybody that I'm meeting, I'm meeting looking for the long-term relationship. I'm not looking for I'm not I'm not Mr. Right now. I'm Mr. Right. Okay, so
I like that. You're not Mr. Right now.
right.
Mr. Right.
But you're
I am
Mr.
Mr.
Right.
Right.
So are you the type of person to show a lot of empathy?
Well, I am, and because I think because I'm an understanding person, and I'm not only in touch with my feelings, but I also can notice when somebody else is going through some feelings too. I do have empathy, and I'm able to talk to you about whatever you need to talk about. We could talk about it without you thinking that somebody else is going to know. So you can always talk to me knowing that you can just pour your heart out. It doesn't matter what you have to say, how ridiculous you might think it sounds. I'm listening. And one thing I have to say about me is that I remember everything you tell me. So I don't want you to forget that part. I remember everything you tell me.
Okay. And when it comes to problem solving, what is your best method that you would use if there, was a disagreement between you and your date?
Well, I'm about being real. So it's like, if I'm wrong, I'll say, okay, I'm wrong. And there's something that we're going to agree to disagree with, even though there's something that is no right or wrong, is how you felt about the situation or the topic. So I'll come with what I believe, but I'm also listening. Tell you, I hear everything you say. So I'm listening for you to hear what you say. Some things we might just have, if we had that much of a disagreement about it, we might have to label it up. I don't want to, we might have to table it, but I don't want to give it away, because I want to make sure if we table it means that let's take one day and think about this, really think about this. And that way, during that day, you can ask as many people, friends and stuff you want for, you know, their opinion and things like that. So when we come back, we'll have a good overall view of what we're trying to express here, you know. And I want to make sure I hear what you say. I'm not only listening, I'm hearing what you say.
Okay. And are you the type to have a tidy house, or do you leave dishes in the sink, or do you vacuum every day? What's your
I'm
behavior
not
with that?
expert on housekeeping, I gotta admit, but
Okay.
I will. But you know what? I will rinse my stuff off, put it in the dishwasher. You know, I don't believe in leaving the stuff in the sink. You know,
Mhm.
I do take the trash out. You ain't got to tell me. You know, I don't always make my bed every morning. You know, but
Okay.
I make it up. I make it up. 3 out of 5 days that I go to work, I make it up. Sometimes I might hit that snooze button a couple too many times, and then I'll jump up. But you know,
Okay.
like I said, not the perfect guy, but you know, it's not a holy mess.
Okay.
Okay.
And my last question, are you the type to eat leftovers?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Some people say, no, I don't eat leftovers.
I've heard of those people. I don't know who they are.
All right.
I have one more question for you. What is your horoscope?
I'm an Aquarian,
Okay. All right.
February 3rd. So I'm in a February Aquarian. That true Aquarian.
Okay. I got you.
Good heart. Good heart.
Yeah.
So am
Definitely.
I.
Yeah.
I'm Aquarius too, February the
Okay.
6th. So good heart.
Okay, my brother's is February the 6th.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
good
Yeah,
too.
I'm supposed to be February 3rd.
All right.
Yeah, February
All
the 3rd.
right.
Excellent.
Miss Lady Q, I'm sorry, Miss Lady, Miss
Thank
Lady
you.
PE. Couldn't get the words out. Are you there? I think you're on mute.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. It is your turn now. You are able to ask Mr. OM 2 questions. Would you like to ask him 2 questions?
Sure. Mr. OM, do you have children?
Yes, I do. I have 4 children,
Mhm.
3 girls and 1 son.
Wow, same as me.
Okay.
Um, if you and I should hit it off, would you be willing to relocate? Hello?
If you and Lady P hit it off, would you be willing to relocate?
Okay. Oh, well, that would depend. That would depend on where I'm relocating to.
Okay.
But I would
Okay.
also ask you that question.
And I guess it would be the same answer.
Huh?
I guess that would be the same answer, the same question.
Okay.
I mean, answer. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and I don't say, and some people are more established and doing some things, you know, in their life, and it might not be as easy for some people to pick up and move like that, and it depends on how far they're moving to. So right now we're not sure exactly, you know, where we are. So you know that's an interesting question. It's a good question, but you know, like I said, it would have to depend on the situation.
Okay.
All right, Mr. OM, do you have 2 questions for Lady PE? Please ask.
I do. So and I heard you say you do like to cook. I mean, what's your favorite meal?
I'm a Southern girl, so my favorite meal would be macaroni and cheese, collard greens, and the meat I really don't have a particular for, so any type of meat.
Okay, all right. You'd have to little fight with me for that collard greens. I cook some mean collard greens, so you know
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'll
okay.
let you know right now. So you might have a problem. All right.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
All right. Let me ask you this now. So, do you like to dress up?
Ooh, yeah. I
Okay.
love dressing.
Okay. All right.
I'm a stylish dresser, but I
Yeah.
also like to dress down too. So,
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
All right, all right, all right. Thank you. Now, it has been wonderful getting to know you both. This is actually our last date in the first round.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
So as the process was explained earlier, both of y'all will just let us know who you picked, and each and every participant is going to get a one-on-one with the three of us by themselves, no social media, and just tell us everything you experienced and who you want to go on to the next round with, and you get to see who you didn't choose, just those pictures.
And
So,
Miss Lady TE, I've already set up your one-on-one. Your one-on-one is actually supposed to be Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. And Mr. OM, you can do your one-on-one after this call.
Yep. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
so if you
Okay.
all have anything else to say to one another, please feel free. You can exchange your pleasantries, your good, nice meeting you, and all of that.
Okay, it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed their answers, and my mother is Aquarius too. Her birthday is February 16th, and my best friends are Aquarius.
Okay, all right. So
I'm
you're used to the Aquarius,
Aquarius.
right? So okay, all right.
Mhm.
All right. Well, look, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure. You have a nice sounding voice. I'm. I enjoyed that talk.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so
Thank you.
sweet.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
I'll be talking to you, Miss Lady TE.
Yes, thank you. I didn't want to
Thank
end
you.
it, but it's been very fun, very nice getting to know you in the first round. Thank
Very
you,
nice.
Lady
Thank
Tiffany,
you.
for sharing with us.
Yes.
And trusting
Same
us
here.
with this
Have a
topic.
good night.
Bye.
You do the same. Bye.
All right. And
Bye.
thank you, YouTube. So this is the end of our very first round. Thank you all for
Okay.
joining us. This has
Okay.
been fun, just getting to know these people
Oh, yeah,
and they
absolutely.
a different way, you know.
That's
Good night,
true.
guys.
All right.
Oh,
Good night.
Bye.
all right.
Good night. So thank you
Good
all for
night.
joining us once again, YouTube. This is Basup's last date of the first round. We're going to move on to the second round now after we have our one-on-ones. Of
Okay.
course, here we can't preview you all to the one-on-ones. Those are special.
Okay.
So, we're gonna have those one-on-ones, and then the next time you all see us, it'll be in the second round. It'll be so much fun. Simulated date.
Okay.
Simulated
All right.
dates and meeting the friends. Okay. So thank you, YouTube, for joining us. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.